Hey guys, how's it going? This is just going to be a quick video review here of Transformers Age of Extinction Generations Crosshairs. As you can see, we got him in his packaging. He just comes in a standard card, just like most other deluxes. Nice Transformers logo there, some artwork of the character, and figure packaged in robot mode. On the side, we got not much going on. On the back, standard stuff. We got a photo of them both in robot and vehicle mode. A little bit of a bio, some cross cells of other figures. And on the other side, we got some artwork, which is kind of cool. And that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here, get him out of the package, and we'll see what he's like. Okay guys, here we have Crosshairs out of the box, transformed into vehicle mode. And in vehicle mode, you can see he is a green Corvette, basically, and he rolls really well. It's a pretty awesome looking car, actually. I really dig the Corvette. It looks real nice. Yeah, he's got a nice Autobot symbol there. You know, he's got paint detailing on this side. Flip him around. Got pattern there on the back. Moving around. For some odd reason, he doesn't have paint on this side. I don't know why. But he does have an Autobot symbol. Let me just go ahead and I'll just move him closer to the camera so you can kind of see all of the detailing on this guy. Overall, pretty good looking kart mode, I have to say. The paint apps, though, I would have went a different direction than Hasbro chose to. For example, I would have forgot all this black paint back here. Yeah, it's a unique design, but I would have honestly liked it if it had just been plain green and maybe some paint apps for like the tail lights. That would have been real nice, and paint apps on the it's really kind of hard to see on camera, but you kind of got the Corvette logo there. That excuse me, that being painted would have been really nice. You know, that being painted would have been nice. Maybe some yellow behind the headlights to make them look a little more realistic. I don't know. Just, you know, these are minor nitpicks, I know, but it would have just been nice if they had made some different choices on their paint apps. One thing that does irritate me about this mold, and I'm going to be honest here, I'm not sure if it came this way out of the box or it was a result of me. I've only transformed this thing once so far. Oops, dropped it. And we've already got some paint scratches off here on the leg, and that bugs me. I don't know why they didn't just go with molded plastic instead of paint. Because to me that budget, you know, paint budget could have been spent much better than it was. You know, but them's the breaks, right? Anyway, but like I said, overall, pretty good vehicle mode. I do like it. Here he is with a just Transformers Prime Deluxe, and as you can see, there's more overall mass to Crosshairs than Ratchet from Transformers Prime, because Transformers Prime, they were really, you know, kind of shrinking down the figures, and as you can see recently, it looks like they've made the Deluxes a little larger again, which is appreciated. And here he is with the other Age of Extinction Deluxe that I got so far, and that is Slug. I know he's not a vehicle, but whatever, you know. Comparisons don't always have to be perfect. Anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap up his vehicle mode portion. I'll be back in a minute to go over robot mode with you. Okay, guys, here we have Crosshairs transformed into his wonderful little robot mode here. And he looks fairly decent here in his robot mode. We'll just go ahead and start off with a few comparisons just for fun. Here he is next to Transformers Prime Wheeljack. And he's maybe about a hair taller than Wheeljack at the head. You know, there he is. Let's get him out of the way. And I'll go ahead and grab the other Age of Extinction Deluxe that I have, Slug. And had a Slug slightly mistransformed there. They're roughly the same height at the head. Obviously, the shoulder bits make Slug taller than Crosshairs. But, you know, they're roughly the same size. Get him out of the way, and now we'll just focus in on Crosshairs himself. He, you know, looks pretty decent in this mode. You know, he does have a car on his back syndrome pretty bad, but you know, not pretty decent looking mold overall. He does have some actually semi-hidden weapon storage, which is kind of neat. He's got these little rubbery flaps here, and as you can see on the inside of his door, just get a little closer to the camera for you. You got a little pistol there, so let's just peel that off. Come on, there we go. And we got one on the other side too. And then just peel that one off. There we go. Put those down and kind of tuck his little rubbery pieces back in to his chest here. And of course this takes finesse, which is, you know, never wants to go easy when you're filming. It's just the way it is. I think these rubber pieces are a little unnecessary, a little, yeah, just a little surpo. I could have done without them, you know, but they're there, and they do add to the look of the figure some. He's got pretty much the articulation you would expect. He's got some, excuse me, he's got some foot pivot, bends at the knee, doesn't rotate at the knee. I'm sorry, he rotates at the top of the knee, not where it bends, but he rotates above that. Top of the leg's on a ball joint, so forward, back, and out. Doesn't rotate at the top of the leg. No waist articulation. His head can go side to side just a little bit. Not a lot of articulation there. At the shoulders, because it's not really the joints, it's his transformation. He's kind of limited at the shoulder. You can go forward some, side to side some. Elbow and bends, and he rotates there at the bicep. You know, his articulation is not the best, but it's not terrible. I guess I'd rate it as sort of mediocre. You know, and he comes with, you know, in addition to those two pistols I showed you earlier, he comes with this rifle. So let's go ahead and just arm him up. The way I like to do it is put his rifle in one hand and then kind of put both his pistols in the other hand. So he's got a top and a bottom there, and that looks pretty good. You know, he's got a good amount of weapons there. Looks like he can do some damage, and he looks fairly cool. You know, not a bad toy. Let me go ahead and just zoom in on him so you can see some of the detailing just a little bit better, especially on his head. His head is pretty well detailed, as you can see, but I could have done with a few more paint apps, like on the goggles or whatever. You know, that's one thing that this toy could just use overall, is more paint apps. He's fairly well detailed there in the abdomen. He's got good detailing on his legs. I mean, overall, pretty good looking toy. Is he perfect? No, he's not. He's definitely got his issues. But, you know, he's not bad. He's a neat little guy. I haven't seen the Age of Extinction movie yet. It just came out. I don't know what sort of character he is, but he looks relatively cool. Is he a must-have figure? No, he's not. But he's fairly decent and worth picking up if you can find him. I mean, main reason I got him is he was on sale for like $10. I don't know if I would have paid $15 for this. Probably not, because I saw him a bunch of times at $15 and passed on him every time. So, you know, but, you know, to each their own. That's pretty much going to wrap this whole thing up. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time.